Information. Juliet at 1706 Zulu. Departure runway 12 left. Transition level 140. Wind 003 degrees 0 knots. Broken at 5,100 feet. Fog. Temperature 20. Dew point 0. QNH 1013.
Ground. Good day. Ground. Request startup.
Startup approved. Report when ready to taxi.
Startup approved. Call you back when ready to taxi.
Request taxi. Alpha Foxtrot 26174. Taxi to holding point runway 12 left.
Cabin crew. Prepare doors for departure and cross-check.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. If you haven't already done so, please stow or carry on luggage underneath the seat in front of you or in an overhead bin. Please take your seat and fasten your seatbelt, and also make sure your seat back and folding trays are in their full upright position. If you are seated next to an emergency exit, please read carefully the special instructions card located by your seat. If you do not wish to perform the functions described in the event of an emergency, please ask a flight attendant to reseat you. We remind you that this is a non-smoking flight. Smoking is prohibited on the entire aircraft, including the lavatories. Tampering with, disabling or destroying the lavatory smoke detectors is prohibited by law. If you have any questions about our flight today, please don't hesitate to ask one of our flight attendants. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the crew we request your full attention as the flight attendants demonstrate the safety features of this aircraft. Take a minute to locate the exit closest to you. Note that the nearest exit may be behind you. Count the number of rows to this exit. Should the cabin experience sudden pressure loss, stay calm and listen for instructions from the cabin crew. Oxygen masks will drop down from above your seat. Place the mask over your mouth and nose, like this. Pull the strap to tighten it. If you are traveling with children, make sure that your own mask is on first before helping your children. In the unlikely event of an emergency landing and evacuation, leave your carry-on items behind. Life rafts are located below your seat. We are now ready for takeoff. Please make sure your seatbelts are fastened and all baggage is secured underneath your seat or in the overhead compartments. We also ask that your seats and table trays are in the upright position for takeoff. Please switch to airplane mode all personal electronic devices, including laptops and cell phones. Enjoy your flight.
80 knots. V1. Rotate. Positive rate. Gear up. Tower. Leaving 3,000 feet.
Airborne at tree 2, contact, radar, on, 126 decimal, 200.
Contact. Radar. On. 126 decimal. 200.
Tower. Echo. Kilo. Arnold. 3606. Leaving 3,000 feet. Echo. Kilo. Arnold. 3606. Airborne
Flaps.
at tree. Contact. Radar. Roger. Contact. Radar.
Maintain vertical
Tower.
speed.
Echo.
Maintain.
Kilo. Arnold. 3606. Leaving 3,000 feet. Echo. Kilo. Arnold. 3606. Airborne at tree. Contact. Radar. Roger. Contact. Radar.
Minimum 200. 70, 50, 40, 20. Retard. Retard.
Flaps. Tower. Runway vacated.
Contact. Ground. On.
Roger.
300. Minimum 200. 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard. Retard.
Flaps.
Minimum 200. 70, 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard. Retard.
Flaps.